Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I hope everyone is well. This is Jurassic World Evolution 2 Livestream 3. The reason I've been sitting here for a while is I'm broadcasting to Facebook, Twitch and YouTube all at the same time. So that is why it's taken a while to get everything set up. But now that everything is set up, we can get things underway. So I hope everyone's having a great time. What I am going to aim to do is get the super chat for YouTube and hopefully also the chat for Twitch on at the same time. I'm not going to try and do Facebook as well because that's just 3 different chat channels and far too much for me to monitor. Right, okay, why is that? Nope. Okay, fair enough. That hasn't worked. Let's go back to there instead. And go to here. And go back here. And refresh. Ah, the joys of technology. Live studio. There we go, that'll do. At least I'll be able to see what's going on. And I can also say hi. There we go, that will ding dang do for me. Okay, and Twitch is there as well. Got a couple of notifications. Not quite sure how the, I'm presuming if I say hi in here and hit enter that will work. But there we go. Right, okay, let's get things underway. So last time we were doing the Jurassic World failed park. And this time I think what we will do is go to the next of the chaos theory. So we've done Jurassic Park San Diego, as you can see 61%. We haven't done Isla Sorna Site B yet, so I think that's where we will go with this third stream. And if it allows us, we'll go as far as Jurassic World. Hi Gold, welcome to the stream, glad to have you with us. Okay. Yep, I'm quite happy with the autosave data being overwritten. That is fine by me.
Humanity and dinosaurs were never intended to be this close to one another. San Diego deserved better. So too did the dinosaurs. Human beings, well, they're predictable, curious, greedy. These intruders caused more chaos than anyone could imagine. In the time we'd been away, people had gone from caretakers to threat. Simon Masrani wanted to realize John Hammond's vision. Bigger, grander, more ambitious than the original.
As always.
Dinosaurs have their own ambitions. To hunt.
Oh, Spinosaurus.
To carve out their niche in this strange new world. Let's see how things play out when we add you to the
I somehow
mix.
doubt, of course, we'll be
Try
getting
not to get in
Spinosaurus,
their
but hey,
way.
hey.
Be destined to repeat the past.
Okay, so here we go. Isla Sorna, Site B. Masrani and InGen are returning to the abandoned Isla Sorna to recover the precious species there. Enjoy the ride. Oh wow, Essex, thank you
So this
very
is
much.
where all the
Very
excitement
much
happened.
appreciated, thank you sir.
Yes, this is the place.
Simply amazing. And here, we will do it again. In addition to
So, we're
capturing the
200
dinosaurs,
miles
which will
west
serve as
of
our
Costa
foundation,
Rica.
I purchased
That's
InGen
Site
because
B.
I believe in the science. You can reproduce your results, can't you, Doctor Who?
Of course I can do it.
But it's going to take considerable effort and resources to get the science back to where it was.
And you will be well compensated for your efforts.
Oh, well
Of
compensated for
course,
our efforts, eh?
I demand results.
And you will have them.
Okay, let's get this show on the road. What do we need to do?
I trust you've settled in and are ready to get started. This is Lily Halford, and she's coordinating operations. Miss Halford?
Thank you, Mr. Masrani. I think I speak for everyone here when I say we are very grateful for this opportunity you've given us.
As a boy, I loved to play with toy animals. And now, with this island and the dinosaurs, I have the greatest toy set imaginable.
Oh
I want
yes,
that
that's
joy,
right. Real
that
dinosaurs.
excitement I had as a child. I want it to be felt by everyone. You will make that happen.
Thank you. I shall do my utmost to carry on with the quality of the
We'll need
content
to
that I've
start by
created.
getting a control center and response
And
facility
of course we need
online.
to build a
They'll
control
all
center.
require power. This will give us a strong foundation.
And then, dinosaurs.
That is the plan.
Okay,
This is my
so
investment.
rotate
in the
it.
vision and in my people.
now we
Please.
might as well use the
Don't let me
space,
get
so
in the way.
move it right back as far as it will go. There we go. So there's our operations center, well, control center, and of course we need a response facility as well. So let's get the response facility in. Again, rotate it round. Zoom out a little bit so we can actually see where we are. And get the response facility in. Now, of course, at the moment we have no dinosaur pens, nothing. So let's get the path all connected up. Okay, that's the initial buildings done. Just got to wait for this one to be finished. And of course it's going to say that it needs power. So the next thing I'm guaranteeing is we'll be doing power. Come on. Let's speed up time. There we go. No power. Okay. Oh, it's not asking us to do it, but we're going to have to do it anyway. Right. Okay, so the generator, what we'll do is put here, because that then gives a bigger sphere of influence than putting it over here as an example. So let's put it here. Move it out a little bit. There we go. So that will power everything now. Okay.
Our target is the Ankylosaurus. Lovely creature. Capture it and then secure it in an enclosure.
Okay, so the next thing we're going to have to do is build enclosures. So let's get a path going down this way, because we've got quite an area of land. We might actually want to come across slightly, and what we'll do is we'll put our first enclosure around, probably around here. So let's extend the path out a little bit further. That should be enough. Okay, get rid and fences. So first thing, a gate. Let's get it put in. Yeah, there will do. Actually, well, the response facility is here, so actually logically we should really probably put it over here somewhere. So let's put it, say, here, and let's switch to fence. Okay, so we'll make a fairly large enclosure. I'm not quite sure how much space is available on this map, but we'll make it as a fairly reasonable sized enclosure anyway. Oh, okay, there's our boundary already. Okay, fair enough. Well, we might as well use all this space, seeing as that goes right to the corner. And then we'll probably find we might need some additional operations buildings, so let's cut round that corner a little bit. There we go, just room for another building there. Okay, so that is now a fully enclosed enclosure. So next thing we need to do is go to our response facility and add task. So we want to, is that the Ankylosaurus? Requires manual, okay. Requires manual tranquilization. Okay, so they're forcing us into the helicopter. Okay, no problem. Let's take manual control. Here we go. Okay, take off time. Come on, spin up those rotors. There we go. And let's go and see which dinosaur we're wanting to pick up first. So this one over here. Go a little bit higher. Now our gun side is this side, so straight to R. Where is she? She's over there. That's one hit. Can't see her for the trees now, but second shot I should be able to get in even while she's still running. No, she's running way too fast. Oh wow, she's running for miles. Okay, let's right click and take control of the helicopter, because she is bombing it away. There we go, second hit, that should be tranquilization. Lovely stuff. Out we come, and go straight to our transport. Where is she? There she is. And put her straight into the enclosure.
En route to pick up the asset.
There we go. So that's number 1. Let's speed up time while that's being done. Might as well. Hi Scotch Danny, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Okay. She's been dropped off.
Commencing asset transit.
Oh no, just commencing transit. Okay, let's speed up time again. Come on. Get her into the enclosure. That's it. And of course the other thing we haven't built yet, which we do need to build. Oh, it's locked, the ranger
Asset has
post.
been delivered.
Okay. So they're forcing us to do everything manually. Requires status check. Yep, well let's see if we can do the manual task for that.
While this is a team effort, I'm sure you
Yep,
understand
we
that
can.
my
Cool.
vision carries some weight. With that said, I want a ranger post constructed and then a team assigned to it.
No,
From
it's
there,
unlocked.
they
Okay.
can perform status checks on the animals.
Yeah, I already know that, thanks dude, but okay, there we go. Let's assign a ranger team to it. There we go. So that's all of those objectives ticked off.
Is your Ankylosaurus happy? The best way to find out is to monitor their comfort level and increase it as necessary.
Okay, so we need more ground leaf, more ground fruit, and potentially more water, but there is water in here, she just hasn't found it yet. So ground leaf, so we want some of these leafy climbers. Let's get them put in. We should already be pushing up the comfort there. There we go. So the next thing that we need is ground fruit. So here we go. This provides ground fruit. So let's put some of that in over this side. There we go. Some behind her as well. There we go. Not quite enough yet. There we go. 33%, 92, 99, 100% happy. There we go. Perfect. Get rid of that. So 2 seconds, we'll have completed the objective. There we go.
Orson Welles once said, this
Oh,
was about
now
a
we need a
movie
viewing
studio.
platform.
He
Okay.
said that it was the biggest electric train set a boy ever had. Of course, he never had dinosaurs. I want to make
Okay,
sure we can
so-
see and monitor the Ankylosaurus. Build a viewing
There
platform,
we go.
will
Put
you?
it about there.
I realize that may have sounded like a suggestion, but I know you understand.
There we go, that's connected up as well, so lovely stuff, all done. Again, we can whack up the time, speed it up forwards and get it done, because my other aim for today is I might actually go to Sandbox. But of course, to unlock all the best Sandbox maps, you need to be going through all of these scenarios. Because this map, from what I can tell, is fairly tiny. Okay, come on, 6 seconds. Speed up time again. There we go. Okay, so that's it. Done.
We need to move these animals to the holding facility off-site. Once their enclosure is ready, we can bring them to Jurassic World.
Okay, right, so we send the following off-site using transport. Ankylosaurus. Okay, well, we're going to have to tranquilise first. And it's telling us which animal to tranquilise, so we're also having to do it manually for this. But the good thing is we know that this game you can automate everything, so for some reason we're tranquilising straight away. Okay, that's fine. There we go. So successfully tranquilised, double right click, go to our transport, click the target, and we want to go multi-select mode. Select, and what we should then be able to do is transfer off-site. So move dinosaur off-site. There we go. You're about to send away. Okay. So we're sending her off to Jurassic World. So speed up the time and get the objective completed. So it looks like this scenario is literally just transportation.
Asset has been collected.
Okay,
I hope you're ready for some excitement.
Stegosaurus this time. Okay.
Today, we need to capture several dinosaurs of the same
Can we
species
add the
and get
tasks?
them back under our control.
Yes, we
Captive
can.
and in an
Good.
enclosure.
Okay, so
I'm
we leave
ready
speed at
when you
high.
are.
We'll get those
It should
4
be now.
tranquilized, and then we'll get them transported out. So it'll take the helicopter a while, but we can get everything done fairly quickly once they're tranquilized. Okay, 1's down. 2 down. Okay, so again we want multi-select mode. No, clear selection. Let's just go one at a time then. Is it going to let finalise selection? Move.
Collecting asset. Asset collection
2,
request received.
3,
Asset requiring collection.
and there's number 4. Okay, so that's the 4 Stegosaurus being transported into our already created enclosure.
Asset in transit.
Time is still running at high speed, so that should get that done
Asset
nice and
being
quickly.
transported. Asset delivered. Transportation complete.
There we
Delivery
go.
complete.
Our lovely Stegosauruses are in there, but of course now they need to be checked. Now, these guys should, yep, they're automatically going to do it, so that's fine.
Let's crack on with these next tasks then, shall we?
Yeah, already
You're
on it.
responsible for performing status checks and increasing the dinosaurs' welfare. Should be
Right, what
straightforward.
do these need?
And
They
I know
need
you're up
more
to the job.
forest and a bit more ground fibre. Okay, so for forest, we got this. And then we want ground fibre, which is this stuff. So just whack a load of that in. That should balance it all out, hopefully. And now we haven't got enough ground fruit, so we need to put the ground fruit back on. Nearly there. 28. Bit more over here. Bit more over here. 30%. 38. But now we don't have enough ground fibre. Oh my goodness gracious me. Okay, let's put that over here. Now once they've found it, I don't know how big their territory is, but that should be enough. There we go.
I love keeping an eye on my dinosaurs, but I just don't have the time to do so as much as I'd like. That's why I have you. Be my
Right, the
eyes
Stegosaurus can
and
already be
monitor
viewed
these
because we've already got the
animals.
platform, so that's a pointless objective in my personal opinion. They could probably remove that from the requirement, but okay. So, yep. Again, 3 seconds will be done. Now we're going to have to transport them off island, aren't we? Hey, look at
These
that.
dinosaurs are ready to move
psychic.
to the holding facility. Let's not keep them or me waiting.
There we go, tranquilise the 4 stegs, and then we'll get them transported off the island. Again, whack the speed up, there's no point in doing it in slow-mo. I'm actually quite intrigued to do Jurassic World, because I think that will actually be interesting, because I know that the aquatic creatures are now in the game, whereas before they weren't. Okay, so again, move dinosaur off site.
Asset to be collected. Acknowledging asset collection request. Heading to pick up the asset.
There's one more over there in the trees, I think. Yep, there it is. And off site. There we go. So that's all 4 rocking away.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation underway.
Again, we're running on high speed, so that's 3 out of 4.
Asset transportation
And that's
in
4 out of
progress.
4. Okay.
There's a new dinosaur out in the wild. Track the animal
Ceratosaurus.
and capture it so we can
Okay.
bring it back into the fold.
So that's back to our helicopter then. Although we can probably do this as a task now rather than manual control, but let's do it. I think the size of the map has just expanded as well. Oh no, yeah, it's still the same size. dear, I think we left a baby Stegosaurus behind.
Miss confirmed. Contact confirmed.
There we go. 2 hits. Down she goes. Transport time. Well, that is a baby Stegosaurus, isn't it? Is it a baby Stegosaurus? Yeah, it looks like it, although it's got some weird additional limbs on the side of its body there, but okay. Where's our Ceratosaurus? There it is. Okay, so transport this buddy. And again, drop off into the enclosure.
Heading to collect the asset.
So funny, we're going to have to make this one happy for no reason other than for the benefit of the scenario, I think. So let's speed up time, because if I get the gist of this whole scenario is literally just moving the creatures off of the island. We'll go to the next story.
Transit has commenced.
Transit's commenced. Lovely. Good to know. Here we go. Thank you for flying our meat-eating dinosaur into our vegetarian enclosure. And
Asset
done.
transportation complete.
Okay, now our guys should automatically go and do a status check.
We've created
Okay,
dinosaurs.
didn't mean to pause it
We
there.
have them on display, and for science. But that means we need to monitor our flock.
Oh,
I
there we
want
go.
status checks routinely performed on all of our dinosaurs. This is how we maintain our advantage.
Yeah, alright. Didn't know why the vehicle needed to go all the way over then, but come on, go and do a status check on it, dude. Seriously. Unidentified ailment. Okie dokie.
This dinosaur isn't responding as we'd hoped. It'll need the resources that are available at our paleomedical facility.
Come on, unlock it. Yeah. You're going to unlock it? Or do I have to click off and back on again? No, we're going to have to research it. Okay. Right. So, research. Do we have any scientists? No, I don't think we do. Okay, so we're going to need to hire, and we've only got one to hire. Oh no, we do have one. Okay, but it's a welfare specialist. Right, it doesn't really matter who else we do. 522, 605,000. Whoo, you're a bit expensive, dude. 511, 222. Who else have we got? Scroll across. 114, 032. My goodness. 121. Oh dear, they're all awful. Okay, well in that case we'll use that person that's horrendously expensive. Mr. Jang, recruit, confirm. Okay, so research. Oh, we need a science centre as well, don't we? Of course. Okay, so again up to our operations and science centre, there it is. Because we're now under the Jurassic World design rather than the Jurassic Park design from the previous streams that I've done. Again, hook up the path, speed up time. There we go. Okay. Oh, path not connected. Seriously? Whoopsie, that's what happens when you have your camera facing the wrong way. You miss out by one little connector. Right, now we can do our research. And paleomedical facility. Okay, so we only need 2 and we need 3. Oh, that's handy. I recruited someone without any medical, didn't I? Oh no, that's plenty. Get both of them to do it. There we go, start task. It's only going to take 16 seconds. Okay, right, speed up time. That's been researched. Okay, so now we can build the paleomedical facility, which is quite big. Okay. Tuck in next to the science bay. There we go. Connect up the path. And speed up time. And what we can also do now is assign the team. So add a MVU team. There we go. And assign. And they should now automatically go and check on the dinosaur, which is what they're doing. Speed up time. Off it goes. And it is... Oh, we've got a fence broken. Multiple dinosaur threats. Fantastic. Okay, add task. Go and tranquilize it. And of course what we didn't assign to the ranger post was a capture
The
team.
thrill of the hunt without the guilt of the kill. That's our mission. Tranquilize this dinosaur, and then we'll get it the best treatment my money can buy at the Paleo Medical Facility.
Yep, lovely. Let's get this fence repaired. Okay. I don't quite know who's got a broken bone there, but okay. Treat the dinosaur at the Paleo Medical Facility. So next thing to do is to get the dinosaur to the facility. So we need to use transport. Oh, no, that's the wrong facility. We want this one. Okay, so we've got an empty treatment bay. Resupply it. Fill it up because it's out of fuel for some reason. Yeah, got the truck, that's fine. Empty research bay, so let's get the transport and get it dropped off at the medical facility. Now we need a scientist to treat the dinosaur, so we use Curie and start the
Asset
task.
collection request received.
And we'll speed up time. Just to get it done nice and quickly. Oh, and apparently now we've got no power because our generator's out. So, resupply. And so is this one as well. So this needs to be
Transportation
refueled.
underway.
I don't want the helicopter, I want the building. There we go. Resupply. Fill up, fill up. Done and done. So the dinosaur will now get treated at the facility. So down goes Ceratosaurus.
Asset transported.
Oh, look at the poor floppy dinosaur. And speed up time. Don't know how long it takes to treat, but you can see the little timer in the corner. We've got 50 odd seconds to go. So just keep the time running at high speed and get it done. And then I think we're going to move on to Jurassic World, because this does seem to be pretty much a capture, treat, and basically giving you an idea of what the buildings do. I had the original game, so I already know that. Plus we've had the previous 2 streams. Yeah, increase comfort to 90%. Okay, whatever. Right, okay. Let me just save it. New save. And this is JP3, so although I'd say it's not really JP3. Okay.
Now that we have...
Yeah, now that we have, bye-bye. Okay, so exit to the main menu, and what we'll do is we'll do Jurassic World, because I think this is going to be much better, much more entertaining, because that was literally just a capture and move around. Now don't get me wrong, these Chaos Theory levels have been good. What we are going to do eventually, of course, is Sandbox, but let's go to Jurassic World. So succeed where Jurassic Park couldn't. So this should be really cool, because most of the parks
This is where our journey continues. And for many,
Here we
where
go.
theirs came to an end. Isla Nublar. This time, it's not just a park, it's a world. Simon Maserati believed he could succeed where others before him failed. Maybe if he had you there to guide him, things would have turned out differently.
Yep.
Jurassic World was to be the most desirable destination on the planet. New shows, new exhibits, and yes, new dinosaurs too. The miracles of science meets the magic of entertainment. You're not content with letting you see dinosaurs. No, you're being put smack dab in the middle of them, safely. That was the hope. And who's afraid of a little water? But what's swimming in that water? Well, that's another story. And if that's not enough, what about the dinosaurs nature didn't create?
Okay, so here we are in Jurassic World. As it loads, of course, because this is going to be probably quite heavy on my graphics card.
John Hammond had his vision, and I have mine.
Go.
I'd like to think that had things been different, he and I would have been good partners. His passion combined with my business savvy, it would have been quite the team. But alas, it was not to be. And I was
So we
left
have
to
a
pick
gate,
up the pieces
but
of
we
what might
don't
have
have
been
anything
and turn it
else.
into what should have been all along.
So
a
all we
premier
have
world-class
is the
tourist
main
destination.
centre.
The only place on the
nothing
planet
else.
where you can experience dinosaurs up close and personal. Here, people will once again discover the wonders of this world. They will have a renewed sense of life, and they will gladly, willingly, eagerly pay for that experience. Science didn't bring back dinosaurs. It brought back possibilities. Hope. This is what I see. This is Jurassic World.
Okay, well, construct an operational science centre.
Hey, Cabot Finch at your service. Well, actually, I guess you're kind of at mine. Details. I've been tasked with getting Jurassic World ready for the public. With your
They've
help, of
graphically
course.
improved
We'll
this.
begin with a
That
science
is
center.
for certain.
And it will have to be powered. So, get to doing the service thing.
Right, okay, so we have wide paths here by the looks of it around here, and then we've got our standard path coming off. So what we'll do is we'll put our little standard path over this way, because we're going to want all of the operations buildings off to one side. So let's put that path to there, that will do. And then we want to build, what is it they want? An operational science centre. Okay, so let's get the science centre in first, put it as close to the generator as possible. Get the path connected. There we go. And again, speed up time, get it done. So I'm guessing this is a full playthrough and build of Jurassic World.
Things are taking shape. But we need a response facility. Oh, and a paleomedical facility as well. Get it built and ready.
Okay, so nothing is researched at the moment, so we need to do research. Okay, so we need the ranger and capture teams, so that needs to be researched. What do we need for that? We need 2 of that, so let's get Crosby to do it and start the task. Requirements not satisfied, we need 3 medical. Okay, so we need both of them doing it. Okay, fair enough. So we can only do 1 piece of research at the moment, and we only have $9.5 million compared to Jurassic Park's $30 million. So we have a lot more ability on Jurassic Park than we do on Jurassic World. And we should keep an eye on the fuel. Yep, thought as much. Cheekily, it's already nearly empty. So let's get that refilled, because we'll also need to research electricity, of course. Right, now we need to also research the paleomedical facility as well. So back into our operations buildings. Paleomedical is actually currently locked. So in that case I presume we have to build this first before it will unlock the other facility. So let's build our response facility. Plop it round this way because it fits quite neatly into here. Let's put it about there. There we go. Again, pitch up the time. And what that should do is now unlock the next research once it's completed. Yep, okay. So, paleomedical, let's go back to research. It's locked. Have at least 4 scientists employed. Right, okay, so we need to also employ 2 scientists. Fair enough. Let's have a look. Decreases task time by 50% for research tasks. Well, that would be quite good. Increases all skills by 1. Reduces the cost of expedition tasks. Reduces the cost of incubation. Reduces the cost of research tasks by 30%. That's actually quite good, but his skills are useless. Jesus. We haven't got very good... Okay, this guy is 3, 3 and 3 across the board. Let's get him recruited. I know he doesn't have any really great other skills, but that's fine. Decreases task time by 50% for extraction tasks. Decreases task time by 50% for research tasks. Okay, well, let's use her for research. Okay. Paleomedical facility is now available. So let's go to our research tab and get it done. So we need 2 of the logistics and 4 of medical. So we can use this chap, and we can use any of these 2 actually. We'll just use Lloyd Diimbo. There we go. And start the task. It's only going to take 14 seconds. Again, we need to come out for it to start. So out we come, speed up time. Bingo, research completed. Let's get our paleomedical facility. Very chunky building. So it's going to have to go on this side. Let's put it near here and align it with the path. Leave a little bit of a gap. Not too much of a gap. That's about, well, yeah, I'd say that's about lined up. And again, get the path in. It's all about the initial design and everything else that you want to do. So getting it where, I mean, obviously in Jurassic World, when you had it, it was a case of this is all shops. Oh, I've noticed we've got some initial path being built, which wanders off into the forest. And what is that? Oh, control center. Okay, fair enough.
Now that we have these dinosaurs, I want them placed in suitable enclosures. These assets are central to our operation.
Okay.
No dinosaurs, no Jurassic World. Please remember this.
Oh, nice.
And
Aviary
act
Dome,
accordingly.
Lagoon Hatchery, Aviary Hatchery. Nice. Okay, right. So we want 2 enclosures potentially. So we want T-Rex. So let's get 1 gate here, and we will put another gate on this side, but further round. Okay. Now we're going to have a power issue, of course, so these are going to need generators, but let's get a fairly big enclosure built. Yeah, I know they've got no power. I'm aware of that, thank you. And in fact, what we can also do while we're building is pause the game, because the fence is all instantaneous. So are we going to want to go around the back with path at some point? Quite possibly, so we won't go right up to the edge. Now this is a fairly big enclosure that I'm building, and we'll run it round and down to the path. Okay, so that's enclosure 1 done. Let's do enclosure 2. So again, coming around the edge of the path, and what we'll do is we'll make it a kind of a sling back enclosure, so we can put additional facilities over here. Again, then bring it up to the edge. We don't necessarily want to go all the way to the edge of the park. Bring this down to near the edge of the path, but not completely, and across. Look at that, just short by about 1 millimeter. There we go, so that's 2 enclosures. Now the next thing, of course, we need is power. So close that off, go to our power buildings. The next thing we really want to research, actually, while we're here, we might as well do the research. So let's click on our research facility. Can we research power yet? Yes, we can. Insufficient skill. Okay, so oh, that's fantastic. Great. Okay, and we can't get any extra scientists, can we? 2, 2, and 0 and 0. None of them have logistics. Well, that's helpful. Right, okay, can we... Outer space, build another staff centre. Okay, well, we probably need to research the staff centre as well. So let's go back. Yeah, so that's medicine, that's gene modification, attractions, guest comfort, infrastructure. So I think it's under infrastructure. Can we do the staff centre? Yes, we can. Okay, so let's get that researched. There we go, minus 10%. Only going to take 1 minute and 21. Let's get it researched. Get that closed. Okay, and we still need the power, so we're going to need a generator in the middle. Okay, and unpause. Okay, so we now have 2 enclosures. What we also need, of course, in the enclosures themselves is the ranger posts. So let's put a ranger post near the gate, would make sense. So let's kind of put it there in the middle. And again, the gate is here, but that can cover pretty much the whole enclosure. There we go. Assign a ranger team. Add the MVU team. And add the capture team. So everything is inside. And again, same with this one. Add the ranger team, add the MVU team, and add the capture team before anything even arrives in the park. And again, speed up time. So here we go. Transport dinosaur, Ankylosaurus. That's going to go in this one over here.
Asset in transit.
How many have we got? We've got 3 of them. Okay. Okay, we've unlocked the staff centre. So let's reduce this game to normal speed. So operations, and we can now build the staff centre. So let's get that built. Get the path connected up so that we can get those extra scientists. And get the electrical grid researched, because electrical grid is extremely important, because as you can see, 15 minutes it's already going to be out of fuel. That one in 92 minutes, but because this is powering the fences, it is dying rapidly. And it's not cheap to keep filling these generators up either. Okay, so staff improvements 1 has become available, but that's not what we want. Right, okay, let's transport the Triceratops. We've got 4 of them.
Asset transportation underway.
Okay, again, pause the game, go to our research. No, didn't want to view fossils, thank you. I wanted research. And the research that I wanted was... No, it wasn't that. It was power, wasn't it? And for that, we need to research another scientist. So let's get another scientist on board. And for that, we need logistics. So this person is 212. Reduces the cost of expedition tasks as well by 30%. So not bad. Let's get them recruited. And now we can go back to our research and we can get this done. So let's get this done. Okay, so we need 2, 4, 6. There we go. It's going to take 1 minute and 48 seconds, but that will allow us to get the power generator built. Okay, unpause. Doesn't look like anything like Jurassic World in the film, but hey, it is what it is. Right, these guys, let's check their comfort. Okay, again, bit of a pause. One of the things that you always need to do, of course, is water. So let's go with water first. And put a nice lake around the back, I think. There we go, that'll do. Right, then we need ground leaf. So let's go back to here and ground fruit. So ground leaf, tall leaf, ground fruit doesn't include ground leaf, which is a shame, but that's fine. So let's put that around this part, because the Triceratopses will probably need it as well, and around the back. And then we need ground, what's this? This was ground fruit, so we also need ground leaf. So ground leaf is this stuff. So let's put this around the back part here, and around the edge over here. And that should hopefully be enough. They're already 70% comfortable, so, and that was ground fruit as well, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, so that should be enough once we unpause. So let's hit play again. 77% comfortable already. They need to find water, of course, but everything's good apart from the ground fruit. But I'm sure as they walk around they'll find it. And then we need to see what the Triceratopses need. So we need to get them sorted out. So they're going to be checked. And we've got 45 seconds before T-Rex arrives. Let's just pause it again, because the other thing that we need, of course, is food. Now, all we have at the moment is a meat dispenser. Not going to be any good for T-Rex, I know that for a fact, but we'll put that in there. And then what we'll also do is we'll put water in at the back of the enclosure. There we go. That should hopefully be enough for Mr. Tyrannosaurus Rex when he arrives. And our research, we also need to, do we have enough to be able to research live prey? There's the next question. So what we want is, what's it under? Is it under enclosures? Yes, it is. So it's currently locked. Increased total carnivore population to 1. So we can't actually research it until the T-Rex is in. So that's fine. Okay, again, speed up time. Now, our little vehicle dude should be coming to check on these dinosaurs. Let's tell him to go and do it. There we go. So that we can establish what they need. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Okay, here we go. Transport dinosaur. And put him in there.
Asset being transported.
And now we can research the live prey feeder. So, view research. Live prey feeder, unlocked. Oh, it's been unlocked. Ah, so we didn't even need to research it. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back to our animal food. And live prey. Okay, improved power technology. 3 items unlocked. Very good. Let's pause again, and now we have our small substation, our small power station, and our pylons. So, power station. Where do we want to put it? Ideally, we'll put it over here, I think. What we'll do is we'll turn it sideways. No, we won't. We'll put it up at the back. There we go. Now, we want to put substations in, of course, because they generate power. So, for our first pylons, we will put them to here. Then put a substation in. I'm not entirely sure everything that needs power, but let's see if we can fit this in somewhere. Oh, yep. Okay. Substation. Now, pylons. Let's go over this way. Then across here, down to where this is. But I think we're going to need 2, potentially. So let's change it to a substation. So we want a substation there. We don't want the pylon to go from there. So what we want is another substation. Here. So let's turn that round slightly. And we want that connected to there. There we go. Right, now that's everything now linked up and ready to go. Unpause. And once that's built, we're going to have power rather than fuel being used, and this should stop.
Asset transported.
Now, I know it's saying no power at the moment, but that's fine. Because as soon as that finishes, our power will come online. Oh, it's not connected to a path yet, is it? Whoops. Right. There we go. And unpause. Speed up time. Building should finish in a moment. Come on. Give us the power that we need. Come on. Before our fences lose power. Bingo. Now we've also got alternate power distribution. Now what that does is when you research it, it allows you to bury these cables in effect underground. So they're not so much of an eyesore above the ground. But that's fine. Hopefully our T-Rex will be okay in his new territory. We do need to see his comfort. And in fact, more importantly than that, let's see, he's going for a full swim. Is he going to attack the car? Right, let's have a look at his comfort. So he's already at 70%, but he does need some sand. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yep, he's chasing them. Okay, let's add some sand. And more importantly, let's add the sand around his feeders. There we go. His comfort is now perfect. Awesome. So we've only got 30 seconds to kill to ensure all dinosaurs have 80% comfort, but of course at the moment our Triceratopses don't. So they're missing forest. So let's put some forest in. There we go. They're now beyond comfortable. Ground fibre, forest and water. Bingo. 100%. Perfect. Timer's going down. And our initial dinosaurs are all comfortable and in decent enclosures. Hi Frank and hi Nerd of Anarchy. Welcome to the stream.
Jurassic World is the envy of the world. Where else can one travel to see wonders such as these? And they must be seen. So do what you can to increase our dinosaur visibility.
Do what you can to increase our dinosaur visibility. Well, I know how we can do that. We can do that with viewing galleries. Not that way round, my dear chap. That's back to front. Let's put it that way. There we go. Oh, I just realised we're still running at high speed. Let's put it back to normal speed. Okay, and we also want our T-Rex to be visible, of course, but he is probably somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let's go back to our attractions, because we're going to need to research the viewing platform, because where is he? Oh, he's there. Okay, cool. Well, that does see a large chunk of the enclosure.
I want to make sure our guests have every comfort. We should construct bathrooms and other things in strategic locations, and some emergency shelters, just in case.
Okay, so now we're going and building up full. So we need a restroom and an emergency shelter. Okay, so guests. So here's the emergency shelter. We'll get that put in. Can actually do it fairly central because it should cover quite a large area. There we go. So emergency shelter, and we also need a toilet, so a restroom. And again, we'll put that here. There we go. Again, connect the path up. And they are both in. Very good. Speed up time. I seriously, what I want to get to is actually doing Sandbox, I think, on this.
It's a beautiful day to open a new chapter
Jurassic
in
World.
the history of humanity.
Once these gates are open, there's no going back.
There we go. Jurassic World is open. There's the gates.
We're ready, Mr. Masrani.
Whoop. Here
This
we
is
go.
it. Jurassic World. I can't help but wonder what John Hammond would think of all this.
Envious at your success, I would imagine. Okay, right. Yep, provide foods, drinks, shopping,
We
guest
want to ensure
comfort.
that our guests are having the best Jurassic World experience possible. Increasing our amenity coverage should do the trick.
Yeah, of course it
Keep
should.
an eye on our guest comfort numbers and get them where we'd like.
Oh,
And
vehicle
that
under
is
threat.
up.
So a helicopter, like, trying to tranquilise the poor thing already. Okay, right. So, now the question is, we will save this. So, JW1, or JW Live. Okay. Right, now, exit to the main menu. And now let's see what we can do with Sandbox. Because I'm not sure we're going to be able to just unlock everything straight away. It'll be interesting to see, but that's what I want to do. I want the biggest map and I want Sandbox. So we can basically build and design the best Jurassic Park. I haven't watched the most recent movie, Nerd of Anarchy. I haven't. So, yeah. Right, see, unlocked, we actually only have Washington State, Arizona, and Canada. So, to unlock these, you have to complete Chaos Theory. So, Site B, complete Chaos Theory, Isla Sorna Site B. Reach park rating of 3 stars in Chaos Theory Jurassic World to unlock the Sandbox. So, we can do Sandbox on here. But I don't think we have. It is a large map. I mean, we can give it a go, but the only thing is I'm not entirely sure how much of the tech and everything else will be unlocked. Now, do we get to edit the settings of Sandbox? So if I choose Washington, so okay, here we go. So all buildings, Jurassic World staff and guests, Jurassic World staff only, Jurassic Park staff and guests, Jurassic staff only, guests only. So you can choose who you want. So I'd say Jurassic Park staff and guests. So creative. So that's dinosaur health perfect, dinosaur temperament docile, dinosaur needs minimal, power requirements none. Okay. And scientists disabled. Okay, so that really is for creative. Standard, custom, and creative. Okay, so we'll go with creative and we'll just see what it's like in Washington State because it's a large map. So let's give it a go and we'll see how good of a park we can design. So we want now all buildings, Jurassic World buildings, Jurassic Park buildings, DFW buildings, or all buildings. So I think all buildings is the best way to go, but let's go. Alright, Nerd of Anarchy. That and Frank, you're not far wrong. You're really not. The first 3 were okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jurassic World was good when it came out. But the sequel and the subsequent one that's in the cinema now, I'll reserve judgment. I will watch it at some point, but just not in the cinema. Right, okay, so we now have, let's see how much of a border we have by whacking in anything. So, arrival point. Okay, now let's pause the game. Okay, so the border runs all the way down here, around this edge, up to the top. So large but not massive, I would say. I'd say large but not massive. Now, we have a variety of arrival points. So we have the helicopter arrival point, the Jurassic Park arrival point, or the monorail arrival point. I think we will go with Jurassic Park because I prefer the design of Jurassic Park to Jurassic World. However, we will put in some guest services buildings that are Jurassic World, because that is also quite cool. So let's go with our arrival point first, which we're going to want at the top. So let's just put it in here. Okay, so we've got unlimited money as well, so we can literally design this exactly how we want. Okay, so the best path, what's this one? So main thoroughfare, luxury main thoroughfare. Well, we might as well use a luxury one. So everyone arrives into Jurassic Park, they come down this nice thoroughfare. Okay, down the centre of what we're doing. And then what we want to do is start doing the attractions. So, see, for Jurassic World you've got a lot more. You've got, you should also have JP tours and stuff. So under attractions for Jurassic World we've got the Innovation Centre, Jurassic Tour, we've got the Gyro Station, and we've got the Lagoon. So don't forget we've got the Lagoon to put in as well, and aviaries to put in as well. So, there is a Jurassic Park Lagoon viewing stand. Oh, cool. Okay, well, that's very good. And we've got an aviary viewing gallery for Jurassic Park as well, so we can actually do it all under JP. Okay, so amenities first. So we'll put a large hotel. And we'll put it in the middle. Now, we're going to have to run the game at some kind of speed, otherwise these buildings aren't going to construct. That's fine. Again, we've got our nice luxury path. Get that connected up. And then we're going to want amenities that are from the Jurassic World area. So we've got large amenities. We've got also a large Jurassic World hotel, but it's more the amenities that we're interested in. So let's go with a couple of large. I think actually if I put these close... No, I was going to say the path's going to connect, but it didn't. Okay, so now you have to configure it as well. So roof style, Jurassic Park, roof style wood, entrance style, large Jurassic World, medium Jurassic. Wow, you could do a lot of customization. So large Jurassic Park, entrance location middle, roof decoration. So as this building goes, we should be able to see the design changing. Yeah, so balustrade with plants, Jurassic Park thatch, so roof style wood. Let's have a look. Grounds decorations you can change as well. Nice. Signage, you can put different signage on it. So vegan, salad, sushi. Okay. You can change the colours. So secondary colours, roof colours. Okay, let's see what happens if we do that. Not a lot. Okay, we can even do colour picker. Okay, let's close that. Lights, we can change the colour of the lights. We can just reset. If you completely screw it up, you can just reset it. Okay, so authentic sushi. Interior modules available 8. Okay, so configure, and then you can put stuff inside once you've built it. So do you want an aquarium, an arcade, bench seating, claw machine? There is a lot of stuff. And now this affects different types of guests. So you've got eco guests, you've got dinosaur guests, I think, action seeking guests, and very, very wealthy guests. So you have to decide what stuff you put in. So we'll put an aquarium in, we'll put some bench seating, we'll have an entertainer, we'll put in a ice cream parlour. I'm sure all of this in the actual thing would be ridiculously expensive, but you also put in a photo booth as well. Scroll down, put in a water feature, maybe a play zone, and then something else, seating booths or a sculpture. There you go, put a sculpture in, there we go. So that should keep everyone happy. So come out of that. So that's just one amenity that we've created. Okay, so path, connect that up. Oh, you can actually make path quite fancy as well. So go that way. Can we tilt it the other way as well? Is it going to tilt? No? No? Okay, fine. But you can play around with the design of it, clearly. Okay, now of course the park's not open yet. We need to actually build some enclosures and dinosaurs. And I also think we need the visitor centre. So that must be under guests. No, where's the visitor centre? Is it under operations? Visitor centre. Okay. Okay, so let's get that put in as well. Yeah, we'll have it that way. No, we won't. We'll have it over here, off to the side of the hotel. And we'll go with our path. We'll go with a medium luxury path. Get that to go around and back to the main thoroughfare. And again, the path from the other side, same deal. Just get it to come out and go around. Doesn't need to be overly fancy. I'll probably edit and change that at some point in history. Yep, get that built up. Yeah, bathrooms are very important. You're not wrong, Nerd of Anarchy. Definitely. So, we have the emergency bunker, and of course we have those very important toilets. So, let's get them put over. Now, these do need path connecting to them, so that's fine. But yes, you're right. If I'd moved it closer, it would have auto-connected. There we go. That should be connected now. It did build that, didn't it? I presume so. We'll find out in a minute. No, it didn't. Okay, let's just do a normal size path. There we go. Now it's connected. Okay, so we have an amenity, a hotel, and a guest centre. Right, the next thing is the enclosures and some water and dinosaurs and all the other jazz. So let's put a little lake in here. Oh no, 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 no. I know exactly what we're going to have here. We're going to have a lagoon. That's what we're going to have. So we want lagoon. And it needs to be quite big. Okay, so the lagoon is going to be this size, clearly. Okay, let's put the lagoon in. So I think maybe that size, maybe. Maybe with a bit more coming out. Yeah, that would be cool. Okay. I presume that now has to all be dug out. And then we're going to want lagoon viewing, so lagoon viewing stand. So we can put quite a few of these in. There we go, put them all around the edge. Now what's interesting is it looks like you can't actually put them directly next to each other, but that's because they're the Jurassic Park ones rather than Jurassic World. I'm guessing if you'd done Jurassic World you would be able to put more in there. Okay, now we also need, from a dinosaur perspective, a lagoon hatchery. So let's put that over at the back and we can just bring path round, that's fine. Let's just go with standard path. There we go. That gets it connected up to the main building. And we've got the lagoon. And now what we need to do is connect all of these up with path. So Really? Surely not. There we go. Right. And now we'll make the path slightly wider. In fact, we'll go with the full width path. We'll take it from here and bring it down. There we go. So that's those three connected. And for these two, we'll go up to here with the wide and then go with medium to the top. There we go. So they're nice. They're looking good. Now, of course, the next thing will be to actually get some lagoon animals in there. I presume we're also going to need feeding for the lagoon as well. Yep. Oh, look, there's the shark feeder. Hold on, what does it get attached to? The edge. Okay, right, so... I wonder if you can make it... No, it is literally that size. And it has to be on a straight edge as well. That's interesting. That would influence the design. But okay, that'll have to do. And we can put... Oh, requires shallow water. So it does have to be, for the lagoon, it has to be the shark feeder. Which we can see down... Oh, that shark's actually... Oh, wow. Okay. Cool. Can we fit another one in? We can over there, but it's not really going to be able to be seen by people, but okay. I presume most people will be able to see this one from here. Okay, so next is to do the hatchery, of course. So, synthesized dinosaur, what do we want? Of course we want Mosasaurus, maybe, or Tylosaurus, Plesiosaurus. So these, hold on, so this is the only one that needs to eat shark, so we want Mosasaurus, so begin task. Okay, so I think that Mosasaurus will be ready soon. I think we definitely want another feeder in there as well, because I don't think one's going to be enough, because we're going to want a couple of Mosasauruses, the giants of the deep. And of course and an aviary as well. Okay, so attractions, no, we want to go back to our food. Yes, it is indeed, Nerd of Anarchy, this is Sandbox. There we go, put in a couple of feeders. Right, this guy's ready, so select eggs, just one, long lived. Okay, so begin task. And then we should be able to release him. Now, where are we time-wise? We've got about 40 minutes left of the stream. So I do want to basically look at as much content from this game as possible. So we've got our lagoon. Our park isn't even open yet, I don't think. Oh no, it is. So we don't need to close the park, that's fine. Interestingly, there's no people. I'm wondering if on this kind of sandbox mode you can't... Interesting. Why is there no one... maybe because we've got no dinosaurs. Maybe. So maybe once this is here, no teams assigned. Yes, of course. It would be an idea to build some of the main operations buildings, wouldn't it? Okay, so we want a control centre. No, we've already got a control centre. No. Yes, of course, because this is classed as the control centre. Okay, so we just want Jurassic Park. There we go. No, that is the Jurassic Park Control Centre. One of one built. One of one built. One of one built for the arrival point. Okay, so what we also need is our response facility. There it is. Let's get it put near the entrance. Or if it will fit, let's get it right there. There we go. Again, our Bobby basic path for this. And then once it's finished, we can get a team assigned. But let's hatch the dinosaur. Here we go. Are you ready? Dun dun dun. Oh, yes.
My name is Isaac Clement, and it's great to finally meet you. I hope you're ready, because the dinosaurs can't wait to meet you too.
That was very interesting.
So when people come to the park, they want to learn something, sure, but they also want to be entertained. And this marine reptile, the Mosasaurus, is just that, a showstopper. If the T-Rex is the ruler of the dinosaurs on land, then the Mosasaurus holds that title below the waves.
Yes, of course.
Make sure this animal is a premium attraction.
Premium attraction, eh? Oh, look how big he is. Nice. So he'll probably jump out for the food at some point. Now the question is, are we starting to get guests? Yes, we are. So it was as soon as the first dinosaur came in. And that's when we started getting guests. Okay, well, we also want to build some dinosaurs, of course, because at the moment we've got 0. So let's put in some. Now, what are the fences? So we've got small, medium, large, heavy. Okay, so we're going to want to put in some heavy fence, because the next thing we're going to put near the Mosasaurus is going to be whatever the next biggest dinosaur is that we can find. In fact, heavy I think was for Spinosaurus, wasn't it? Whereas large electrified fence was for T-Rex. But we'll stick with the heavy. We'll make a fairly large enclosure because this is quite a big map, so give it a bit of style rather than it just being a rectangle. There we go, that's the enclosure done. And we need to put in a gate, so we'll put the gate in here. There we go. And next up we're going to want a hatchery, of course, so let's go for a hatchery. We'll put it at the back actually, because there should be enough room hopefully. Yes, there is. Good. Okay, so again it's going to need path. So our Billy Basic path, because it's staff access only. There we go. Why is it still set? Right, okay, so add ranger team, assign. There we go. Okay, and once this is finished, we'll see what dinosaurs we can hatch. So, okay, synthesized dinosaur. So, we've got Acrocanthosaurus, Allosaurus, so more Baryonyx, Apatosaurus, Carthenosaurus. Let's see if we've got Spinosaurus. PS. So, yes we do. Okay, well, Spinosaurus it is. Okay. Don't know what kind of population they require, but we'll let that synthesize, and while it's synthesizing it's going to need some water in its enclosure, that's for sure. Okay, so let's get some water in. Let's also demolish, so go into demolish mode. We don't want any forest there, thank you. Demolish. No, didn't do it, no. Right, okay, can we clear terrain? So there should be a remove option. There it is. Okay. Okay, so we'll leave the forest at the back of the enclosure. That's fine, we'll have a viewing area here. But we also need to get rid of that, and we need to put in a ranger post. There. Okay, add a ranger team and assign them. Okay, dinosaurs ready. Let's incubate. So select eggs. Again, we've only got one. Thirsty, water metabolic rate, plus 30% health lost whilst dehydrating, plus 30% water needs. Okay, so really you'd want to discard that egg. We can, it's fine, we'll hatch it, doesn't matter. dodgy Spinosaurus, but we'll hatch it anyway. Just purely so we can see it. Oh, Nick Cage, The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Yeah, I haven't got around to watching that yet, Nerd of Anarchy. But it's certainly one that I want to watch. Definitely. Okay, again, let's speed up time. How did that vehicle just drive through the fence? That was a little bit on the odd side. It was like the fence disappeared and then reappeared. Right, how long are we? 7 seconds. Here we go. Let's get ready to release Spinosaurus. Okay. Nice. Oh, it wants
Okay,
fish.
even I have to admit that this next dinosaur is impressive. The Spinosaurus is perhaps the largest of carnivores. Of course, I'll never get close enough to one to see for myself, but that's why I have you.
Nice. Guests are concerned about the lack of shelters at the moment. Okay, fair enough. Right, so environment, food-wise, this lovely dinosaur is going to need fish. So, there we go. Done. Next will be to find out what its comfort is, of course. Oh, it's perfect. There we go. Fish, forest, open space. Oh, water could do with a bit more. Okay, so let's create some more water. And let's deforest it a bit more as well. There we go. Let's check on its comfort again. 100%. Perfect. Cool. And I presume it's not a sociable animal either. Right, we need to go back to our guests because we haven't sorted out anything in relation to the amenities, of course. So we want an emergency bunker. And we'll build another one. No, where was I? Guests, there we go. Emergency bunker. So we'll put another one there. And let's have a go at toilets. See, that's green, that's all green. Where is not green? Ah, okay, up by here. Fair enough. There we go, some more toilets for you. Right, and attractions wise, we can put in a nice viewing platform. Not that way around. That way around, on the corner there. Nice. And again, go to our nice path. And get it going into here. So we've got kind of a... if I do that, what we might actually be able to do is maybe fit a small amenity in there as well. There we go. Okay, unpause. So now we are completely designing it how we want. Ah, forgot about the path on the toilets there, on the bunker there. Because the other ones I put directly. There we go. Okay, so that's all looking good. We've got the sharks still swimming around. There's Mosasaurus over there. Now, I think this has an underwater gallery as well. Yeah, look at that. You can actually... so W and S to raise and lower view. Oh, cool. Oh, nice. That is really cool. Oh, I like that. That's pretty awesome. Oh, there he is. He's over there. Let's go and have a look at one. Here we go. Let's go and have a look at this one. No, come on, come back to this part of the lagoon. Show view. Let's change the view. Hold on, why am I not... What? Am I clicked on the feeder? Whoops. That was unintentional. Right, it looks like it's swimming... Can we add another one? Let's see what happens if we add another one. Let's just add another molus. Oh, I tell you what else. We can probably add some that it will eat. So, Ichthyosaurus. Because we can't put... We are unable to put fish in here. We can't. It's impossible. We already tried. So if we go to environment and food and fish, it just says no. Requires shallow water. And our only water is lagoons. So interestingly, how do you have those other sea creatures in the game? There's an interesting question. Ah, could have gone for the view there. Is he turning around? Yes, he is. Oh, show view. Come on. Where is it? Oh, nice. Well, we're going to give him some food to eat soon. Right, okay, so we've got another one ready. So let's incubate. Affects whole territory if alpha, plus 30% environmental needs, plus 15% dominance. Okay, yep, fair enough, don't care. Hatch. Ichthyosaurus, let's have a look. Oh, we've got loads of them. Yep, what's this one? Affects whole territory if alpha, plus the aggressive. Oh, we could do with some aggressive ones maybe. Weak, small appetite. Weak, intolerant. Let's just go with 3 maybe. Weak and aggressive. Aggressive and small appetite. Okay, let's go with 4. There we go. I've no idea how this is going to work, if it's going to be any good, but we're going to find out momentarily. Let's speed up time, and then we'll release a bunch of dinosaurs into the lagoon. I'm guessing all these other dinosaurs must just purely be there for food. Here we go. Release.
Hey, old Brady here. I'll keep it brief. And that's it. Done. While dinosaurs once ruled the Earth, other animals ruled the seas. Take the Ichthyosaurus, a perfect example of what I'm talking about. They have a large dorsal fin, much like a dolphin. Or actually more like a shark.
Right, okay, now the question is who's going to die first, but the fact that we can actually watch it while it's underwater is pretty cool. I mean, we can see all the viewing areas around the edge of the lagoon, which is pretty awesome, because you had no aquatics in Jurassic World Evolution, the original game. 0. Okay, well let's come off of this guy and release the second Mosasaurus as well, because I'm presuming these are just going to starve to death. Oh, they're lonely. Okay. Interesting. Come on, Mosey. Hunt some prey. Otherwise, I'm just going to fill this entire lagoon with loads of animals until there's basically carnage and destruction. Right. Release the second Mosasaurus. Here we go. And that's Mosasaurus number 2. Nice. Okay, cool. Well, that's done. We've got our Spinosaurus who is content. That's good. And we can also put some viewing chambers in here. We might as well add the additional attractions and put a aviary in as well. So there we go. Let's get that one in. Let's go for a medium luxury path this time. Connect it down to the main thoroughfare. There we go. And the next thing is to build an aviary. So, enclosures, aviary dome. Okay. So let's go with... Okay, so the centre's there, so let's maybe go... Can we not do like a 4x... Okay, we can do a triple. Maybe... Well, it's not going to fit there, is it? Maybe a triple. That's probably good enough. Okay. Not quite sure why it's not being... Oh, it is being constructed. Okay. So let's get this constructed, and then we should be able to throw stuff into this as well. Yeah, there we go. Up comes the aviary. Okay, so now we want attractions and we want aviary viewing gallery. So I've got one in there. Another one in this side. And another one in this side. There we go. So now we just need some nice path around the outside. We'll go with the thinner path this time, and we'll just go out, and then we'll change it to medium. Again, come out to here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go all the way around the aviary, and then we'll connect it up afterwards. Now, I would, obviously, I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to parks, so if you've seen any of my roller coaster, planet coaster content, you'll know I spend ages and ages doing stuff. I'm kind of speeding it up purely for the stream, so let's get this connected as well. There we go. So that's all three of them connected, although they're saying not connected to path apparently. Oh yeah, because we never connected it to the main path. That will be why. So we'll create two ways round. We'll put round the visitor centre, and we'll put another one down to here. There we go. Now I presume we also need a aviary hatchery. So, yep, aviary hatchery, there we go. Thought we'd need it. Okay, so let's put that there. Get the path connected up to it. Service path, of course, that's all we need. Now, interestingly, I presume inside here you also need to put stuff. Is there stuff specifically for... I mean, there's rocks. Well, what does a flying dinosaur need? Maybe a shark feeder? I know that's not the case. I am joking. Okay, speed up time. And we've got no one assigned to this. That's fine. Let's assign a ranger team. There we go. Right, go to the hatchery. And what do we want to hatch? Well, let's have a look. So, Pterodactylus, Dimorphodon, Geosternbergia, Mardactylus, Pteranodon, Tajara, and Tropioagnathus. So you haven't actually got... I mean, you've got Pteranodon, which is the biggest by quite a good stretch. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with Pteranodon. Needy, weak, social. Okay, right. Modify genome. Seven modifications available. Right. Health. Thirsty. Quenched. So these are all the different things that you can do. So at the moment it's needy. So humble. Okay. Right. And And again, there we go. So save and exit. So now it's no longer weak, and it's slightly social, and it's humble, and it's strong. Okay, so begin task. And I presume we're going to need water in the middle, because they need fish by the looks of it, pretty much all of them. So let's put the water in. Terrain constraints, awesome. Okay, so we can put the lake in the middle. That's about it. Right. Dinosaurs are ready, so select the eggs. We've got 3 good ones. Affects whole territory if alpha. Okay, so that'll be an alpha. Let's get them made. Ah, yes, and the feeder as well. We need to put the feeder in there, don't we? So, fishy wishies, in they go. Don't know how exactly you'd deal with if you only built this one in size. Okay, 10 seconds and our Pteranodons are going to be ready. I'm of course ignoring our guests at the moment. In fact, we got a lot of guests in the place. So we got 178 luxury, 563 nature, 607 adventure, and 125 generalists. I love the fact that they're all walking up this path as well, which leads nowhere. Because at the moment we only have like the biggest and baddest dinosaurs in the place. Right, let's release. Okay, comfort, forming territory, open space, so it needs rock. Okay, so we need to add rock. And some actual rocks. Let's go, are these large? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. They're all landing on the rocks. So that is the answer. They need rocks. Now let's have a look. How are they doing comfort-wise? Perfect. Awesome. No, that's really cool. Okay, so now we can go to here and we can see the view that people can see through the windows. So they can see the dinosaurs flying around. Nice. There's a guest taking some pictures on her mobile phone, of course, as you would. Okay, well, we're done looking, as we can clip straight through the fences. That would be a good worth and look, actually, Nerd of Anarchy. Let's see if there is any employee-only signs. Okay, so decorations. Signs. So large banners for the aviary. Lagoon, Jurassic Tour, Gyrosphere. No, doesn't look like it. Oh, aviary perch points. Interesting. Camera post. Right, okay, well, let's go back to our aviary. There we go. So now they have some perch points as well. Very cool. There are a lot of decorations that we can put in. Maintenance cover. Storage shack. Oh, Velociraptor paddock. That has to go in. But it is just a decoration. God, that's a throwback to the original movie. Okay, what else have we got decorations-wise? So we've got a lot of plant stuff. So, Modern Lights 1. Jurassic Park column. Ah, so with the light on it. Nice. Okay, so we can do a lot of designing and stuff. Table and chairs. Planters. Classic lights. Ah, nice fountain. Another nice fountain that we can put somewhere else. Just put it over there. There we go. An array fountain. Put that either side of the hotel. There we go. Then you've got trees, so planter features, and you've got your signs. So the sign for the lagoon. Again, I'll have to zoom right in to be able to see it, of course. But yeah, there we go. So that can be put over here. Probably has no effect on the game, but still. So we do have a lot of signage. There is a lot of stuff that you can put in. There's a lot of interesting things that you can do. We need a lot more amenities. I mean, I've built a fairly large park fairly quickly, albeit at the moment we only have 3 enclosures. Actually, that's a good point. I wonder if our friends died in here. The Mosasaurus is content, and the Ichthyosaurus are actually okay. Interesting. Okay, well, let's go with some more seaborne dinosaurs. Let's go with Plesiosaurus, more commonly known as the Loch Ness Monster, because that's what most Scottish people think it is. So let's go with the Plesiosaurus and begin task. Oh, hold on. Antisocial and unfit. No, modify the genome. Okay. There we go. Sort that out. And fit. There we go. Not defensive, not vulnerable, not strong, not weak. Tolerant, we'll make it more tolerant. We'll make it social. And there we go. Okay, save and exit. Okay, so now we breed it. There we go. And we'll select the eggs once we're ready. I'm presuming there must just be fish in here. I presume the fish side, they automatically get fed, basically. They don't get hungry. No, I haven't bunched up. The boundary of this place, I will show you, Nerd of Anarchy, is actually quite close. So, pick a building. We've got this space at back to use, which is a big area. But, you know, we've got the entrance to the place sorted out pretty much. And then you can do all the other roaming dinosaurs and everything else at the back. So I could keep developing this into a full-fledged park and tidy it up and make it look nice. But we'll see. Right, let's release... Well, no, we need to select our eggs first, don't we? Here's an interesting one. How many do we want? Small appetite. That one can be the alpha. And that one's tolerant. Okay, they're both tolerant. Okay, that's fine. And that's just a bog standard one. So let's just go with 4. I don't know whether that's going to work or not, but we can give it a go anyway. And begin task. So 34 seconds, they will be ready to rock. And the answer is we can't stop people from using the paths, so that's fine. Doesn't matter. We've got our viewing areas, we've got our viewing tower. Any other attractions we haven't used? Nope. Any of these? Well, yep, we could whack in the an attraction to build through enclosures and ovaries for dino. The number of vehicles in the ride could be altered. Tours can improve. Yeah, but I wouldn't want a Jurassic World tour. I'd want a Jurassic Park tour. And of course, you've got the gyrospheres that we can put in as well later. Guest attraction. Okay, let's put a guest attraction in. Yep, near here will do. What do we want it to be? So we can choose what the attraction is. So No, that's not what I'm looking for. I thought you could edit what it was. But okay, let's put an aquarium in it. Is that all you can do? Oh, that's the type of aquarium attraction that it is. Okay, so we can make it a gym, a lab tour, a mini golf course, rock climbing, spa, VR. So let's make it a... No, we'll leave it as an aquarium. The aquarium's fine. And then what we can do is you can build another one, which is something else. That's actually pretty cool. Yep, so aquarium. There we go. Your amenity coverage is low. Yes, I know, that's because we haven't built any amenities. Okay, right, we need some food, don't we? Right, let's go with some mediums. And let's put them over here. Can I fit that along the edge? No, clearly not. We can here. There we go. Come back out, we'll let it build for now. And let's go with a small amenity. Yep, which will fit between the two. Click on this one, configure. Authentic sushi again? No. Let's go with deep fried fish. Donuts! And we can put some interior modules in as well. So we can throw in a fish tank. We can throw in a fountain. And we can throw in an entertainer. There we go. Donuts 1, that's been configured, I do believe. Yep, and that was our small amenity and our medium amenity. No, we don't want it to be sushi as well because we've already got the big sushi restaurant. So we want to go with what? Cheap burgers, burgers and fries. There must be something more similar that's across the board. Vegan moussaka. Other, drink or shopping. Yeah, change to shopping. Okay, apply. There we go, and now you can configure it as a shop. So action figures, artwork, designer goods, wow, okay. A lot of choice. Leisure wear. Okay, let's do it as leisure wear. Configure the inside. Dense racks. Another entertainer for the cheapos, an aquarium. And something for the Richies, so a product kiosk. So we're covering the Richies, those, and we haven't got anything for the fires, so let's go for infotainment. There we go. That is actually pretty cool. I like that there is so much configuration. So we've done food, facilities, but overall you can completely customize absolutely everything. So we'll go back to amenities again, go with a medium. I think we could probably fit a medium in there. No, we can't. Okay, so let's go for a small. Small should fit in. No, not going to. Not quite enough room. Okay, well, let's put another one over here. And this is another shop, but we can change that. So where could we change the overall type? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Well, dinosaur adoptions. There we go. And then you can have some charity boxes. You can have the infotainment again. And you can have a gift stand. There we go. So dinosaur adoptions, there we go. They can adopt a dinosaur. Geez, the options on this are insane. I think this is one of those ones where you really want to pre-record what you're doing and release it as an episode rather than a live stream, so that you build the ideal and the perfect park. Right, let's release our dinosaurs. So we've got our plesiosaurs. Oh, look, the Mosasaurus. Oh, he's swimming straight underneath them.
Another creature from the ancient oceans. This time a plesiosaurus. It has a flat body, an elongated tail, and 4 powerful flippers that help it glide through the water. Like modern-day sea mammals, it has to come up for air.
Very
it
nice.
basically
And
spends
that's a
its time
very good
surfing
end to
and
the
eating,
stream
which
as
is
well.
not a bad way to live.
Nice, so our lagoon is absolutely full of animals now. Oh, there he is. Look, 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 look. Is he going for anything? Is he hunting? No, I don't think so. Nice. Nice indeed. Okay. Is he going for a shark? You gonna leap up for a shark, mate? No. Oh, I'll rename you Grumpy. There we go. Anyway, that is the end of the stream, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I do hope you've enjoyed watching. I've certainly enjoyed playing, and Sandbox really does give you unlimited opportunities in this game. The amount of work that they've done between Jurassic World Evolution and Jurassic World Evolution 2 is massive. So the configuration and the additional functionalities of everything is insane. Because the original game, your buildings were lockstepped and weren't great. And the extra configuration on all of these is fantastic. It really is. I mean, you had nowhere near that amount of configuration before. So you can make proper shopping districts. You can truly make the Jurassic Park of your dreams with this game, combining everything from Jurassic Park and Jurassic World. So I'd say if you haven't got this, while it's I don't know whether it's still reduced in Steam, but I got this at a very hefty discount on Steam and didn't pay a huge amount for the whole game. And is it worth it? Yeah, most definitely. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm Know It All Gaming. All it leaves me to say is good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course, good night.